No matter what gacha game you play, one thing will always remain true for free-to-play players as well as low spenders. You have to be extremely careful about how you spend your resources, your in-game currency, and everything, what you pull on. That way you don't fall behind because you can't just spend to keep up with other players. So, as far as Ash Echoes goes, the best start for most players, I would say, is right here. Spending everything you get on Cen Ying. Now, why would this be the case? Why would you want this character when, let's say, Scarlet's coming in just, what's this, like 5 days from now of the recording of this video? Okay, I'm going to tell you why you want to pull on Cen Ying, and it doesn't really have anything to do with this character as an individual. You may have seen the tier list, and she's going to fall off ever so slightly in a few patches. That's fine. That's fine. Because Cen Ying, our girl right here, is a summoner, okay? Summoners summon. I know, shocking, right? But here's the thing. We've got her Stellar Parade skill. She's going to summon her light drones, and she's going to start blasting. And each one of these drones is going to do its own instance of damage, okay? That's great. That means each individual drone can proc effects and whatnot. Now, assuming that we are on the same timetable as the Chinese client, which from everything I've seen, that's the case. As early as January, we could have this supporter, Boreas. Now, Boreas is, as I said, a support unit. Now, what we care about as far as Boreas goes is his skill. You see? It increases your unit's attack, or it increases your unit's crit rate by 50%. However, he increases your summon's crit rate by 100%. You see where I'm going with this? Each summon procs its own instance of damage, which means for every second your summons are on the field, they are going to be critting 100% of the time. That means Cen Ying's light drones and Begonia's fucking bird, as well as your boy Luke's boxes, his Amazon same-day delivery. So all of those things are going to be affected by Boreas' skill. And that is why you want to pull on Cen Ying, because she's essentially future-proof. The summoner team just keeps getting stronger. Because you've got Cen Ying, you've got Luke. You'll eventually get Luke just by pulling, because we've got because the summoner team just keeps getting stronger. It's a good investment for the future, especially if you don't plan to spend much or at all. Because, like I said, we've got Cen Ying, we've got Luke in the base, and then we're getting Boreas, and then a year out, more or less, we're going to get Midas, who's essentially going to replace Luke in most instances, but you still want to build Luke for now. So I just thought I'd point that out. I imagine some people are still having trouble deciding what they want to blow their load on, especially with Scarlet coming on banner. But you don't really have much choice then to roll for Scarlet, because we're still going to be getting those limited resonance clues and backflashes throughout throughout the rest of the... Well, not the rest of the month. Well, yes, through the rest of the month and into December. So we've got these, and as far as I'm aware, these are limited time, which means they'll probably expire at some point. Actually, I still have the backflashes in my storage, so I can probably check that. There it is. Yeah. So these limited ones only last for about 40 days. Okay? Which means you could conceivably save them for a bit, but... yeah, considering we don't know exactly when Boreas is coming out, I wouldn't bother waiting for that. Just spend what you have now on Cen Ying. Ideally, you can get her to... Ideally, you can get her at least 4 times. That way you can get her new trait. But even if you just get her at, Seed Skill 0, that's fine. She's going to work just fine. So don't worry about going for too many of her. Once you've got one, you can save if you want. But as far as the rest of your limited resonance clues, definitely go into Scarlet. I wouldn't roll on Bailey Tusu, to be completely honest. I'm going to have a video about those two, or 2 videos, coming shortly before that patch drops. Don't worry about that. But other than that, just go in. Just go all in on Cen Ying. And if you want a decent team to use, like, you don't even have to use Luke. Like, if you only got the 1 6-star, that's fine. Because you're going to get characters like Roar for free from where are you? From this thing. So if you haven't picked this yet, go ahead and grab Roar. Because Roar procs fire, and that's very useful. Especially with codename diversity here, which you're just going to get. So if you're you know, hard stuck on that, just go for that. But as far as teams go, you can use Cen Ying, and you can get Frida for like 99 cents. If you can spend even $1, you can get Frida and Begonia at the same time from just one purchase, 99 cents. Don't even worry about it. Other than that, you know, you can put her with Roar. She goes with Begonia. You can use my boy Tanruo as a tank. Su Zhao is also really good. I don't use her because I just use Frida as my support. But Su Zhao has a resurrection skill, so that's fine. You can use her with Siphonis. You can use her with, well, I mean, you probably won't get Laurel if you're not spending a little bit, but I mean, it is what it is. You can use them with this dumbass. I don't like old dudes, so I don't use them. In fact, Luke and this guy are too many guys on my team, but it is what it is. But yeah, you can do a lot with Cen Ying, and she's only gonna get better. So my advice would be just go all in on her. Anyway, as always, I've been Unlucklit, and I hope this was coherent. I didn't script this, I just decided to go in. So I hope I have enlightened you just a little bit. If that's the case, go ahead and leave a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. And as always, we will meet again, whether you like it or not.